Hope you've had a wonderful day. As I mentioned on yesterday, as we looked at some of the verses in First John that have been set to music and they're fun to sing and helps us remember the Word of God and kind of lighten our spirits. One of the things I'll do, especially reading through smaller books of the Bible, I'll sit down and just read all the way through without stopping in one sitting. If it's a little bit of a longer book, I might, divide it in two. But if it's a shorter book, like one of these epistles, one of these letters, in fact, First John, I was able to read through it in about 10 minutes. So I read through without stopping. Don't take notes or anything, but I just let the Word of God speak to me. And I noticed that there was a word or two that seemed to recur. So I went back a second time and read through and began to take some notes. Well, check this out. In 105 verses in First John, 42 of those verses have the word love in them. 40% of the verses in First John have the word love. So the next assignment for me would be to go back through. It's going to take a little bit of time, but find those verses that have the word love and see what the Bible has to say about love. Let me just give you a couple of thoughts. In terms of loving God, it's really simple. If you love God, keep His commandments. Bottom line. In terms of loving one another, the scriptures in First John tell us that we shouldn't just love in lips or in mouth, lip service, but in action and in truth. So when it comes to God, love God, we do so by keeping His commands. It should be gladly and quickly and zealously, eagerly. And in terms of loving one another, it's not just to say that we love one another, but we find ourselves truly by our actions and deeds and in truth, that we find ourselves to be helpful, encouraging, kind, and blessing to others. What a great, great theme to be found in a book, which is love. These three remain: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. God bless you. Have a good evening.